Welcome everyone to this meditation. It will be about 20 minutes. My name is Skyla Ramirez, Stress Management Specialist. Let's take a moment to notice where the body would like to be in this moment, either seated or lying down. And as we get comfortable with our bodies, knowing that we can move whenever we want to move and be still whenever your body is craving stillness. Let's just become aware of the breath. This is the first step in meditation, and it is the first or the foundation of all yoga practices. As long as we are breathing, we are doing yoga. Practicing the art of awareness, observation with the breath. Notice, where is the breath going in your body today? Without judgment, maybe just imagining that you're suspended in the breath. The breath is like this vaporescent energy that you sense a presence in. And as we soften our bodies, we open ourselves to receive the breath and notice, where does it go all on its own? There's no right or wrong to this. It might move down into the belly. Sometimes we find the breath in our low back. Sometimes we notice that it stays in the chest. It could be in the heart. It could be in your shoulders. Bring awareness to how you're receiving the breath. Are you breathing in through the nose or the mouth? It is preferable to breathe in through the nose and out from the throat. However, at any time, breathe however is easiest for you, the least amount of effort with the breath. From this place of awareness of the breath, let's shape it just a little bit by encouraging it to begin in the stomach, to begin in the belly. You may even imagine the breath beginning like a balloon. So the energy and the muscles between your belly button and spine are like a balloon. And as you inhale, that balloon begins to inflate. So as we open to receive the breath, the belly begins to round out. The navel is going to push forward. The sides of the body expand. We might even sense the breath expanding in the low back, pressing along the sides of the spine and into the kidneys. As we exhale, the exhale is organically effortless. Effortless. The inhale is where all the effort gets invested, effort physically, effort also with the mind, focusing our awareness on the expansion of the belly as we inhale, and then completely relax on the exhale. Let's try maybe 3 really exaggerated inhales, and we can exhale with a sigh. Exhale all the way first. And now inhale through the nose if possible and flare out your nostrils. Big inhale, and now let it go. Just a big sigh of relief. You might feel the muscles tense up a little bit with that inhale. That's natural. Let's try it again. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale. Let's try one more. You could always pause at the top of the breath. When you're ready, let it all go. If you're seated, I'd like to invite you to turn your palms up. If you're lying down, turn the palms up and let the hands just rest out beside you. If you're lying down, the hands are going to be on the floor or wherever you're lying. They'll be just right next to you outside your hips with the palms facing up. If you're seated, maybe put the hands in your lap or have them resting on the tops of your knees. Let's all become aware of the fingers. Maybe wiggle all your fingers a little bit. Wiggle the left hand, wiggle the right hand. Becoming aware of the thumbs, index finger, middle finger, ring fingers, and pinkies. Now, in order to create more of a relaxation response in the body, we're going to work with a few acupressure points that are in the hands to help with relaxation. Let's begin by taking the thumb to the index finger on the left hand and just apply enough pressure into the hands as to maybe squeeze a really ripe grape, but you don't want it to bruise. So it's just this very small, very conservative and mindful amount of pressure from the thumb into the index finger on your left hand. Notice the pressure, notice the feeling, notice any warmth or any coolness in the body. Is it different from the thumb to the index finger? And then try taking your right hand, pressing the thumb to the index finger, and match the pressure. Noticing the pressure, noticing the effort goes into tapping the left thumb to the left index finger and match it with the right thumb to the right index finger. Now notice as the energy shifts, perhaps we notice there's more pressure in the right hand. Try to match it with more pressure in the left. And then maybe ease off of some of that pressure simultaneously. And just notice how energetically you begin to shift your awareness left and right to maintain a balance or a centered sensation in that pressure. Now, that feeling of a centered or balanced sensation may be fleeting, it may only be a fraction of a moment, but it's there. Taking a breath, and now let it go. Let's change to the middle finger to the thumb on both hands, and maybe become aware of the pressure on the right hand. You could squeeze a little more of the middle finger into the thumb on the right hand. Notice the pressure, notice the warmth of the thumb, the warmth of the middle finger. Just noticing without judgment, the art of awareness and observation. Let's try matching the pressure with the left hand, left thumb to the left middle finger, matching that pressure. And again, you might want to go back and forth, press a little more with the right, match it with the left, release the pressure on the right, release the pressure on the left. And notice those moments, even a fraction of a moment, where you feel that the effort, the sensations are completely balanced in both hands. Let's draw in a big breath, resetting that energy. And now let it go. Let's switch to the ring fingers, starting with just a very conservative amount of touch. So maybe it's touching just so very lightly that you could still, swipe a credit card between your hands. Try a little bit more pressure with the left, and now match it with the right. Ease up on the pressure with the left hand, ease up with the right. Continue to shift from the right to the left on the ring fingers and left to right. And notice those moments when you feel completely balanced in the amount of energy that you're investing into this. Noticing the temperature of the fingertips. Does the left hand feel warmer or does the right hand feel warmer? Notice, then let it go. Let's draw in a big breath and then release. Relax the jaw. Finally, going to the pinky fingers. Thumb to the pinky finger. Extra pressure in the right hand. Match that pressure with the left hand. And continue to pendulate. Just let the energy shift or sway left and right in the hands. Release pressure on one hand at some point, and then match that release with the other hand. And again, notice, when does it feel completely balanced for you? When does it feel as if the energy centers itself rather than shifting left and right? Is there a point, even a fraction of a second, where we feel here is centered, here is balance? When you're ready, relax all of your hands, take in a big breath, and then let it go. Let's open the hands really wide, web out your fingers. And now completely relax the hands. Notice any impulse, any desire to move, any energy that might want to fidget in the shoulders, the eyes, the toes, the knees. Let your body fidget or work out any energy with that. Let's draw awareness to the breath in the belly again. And still using that reference of a balloon in the belly as we inhale and expand the belly and then exhale effortlessly. Instead of seeing a balloon as our visual guide, let's see an orb of light in the abdomen, becoming aware of a space between the belly button and the spine. In this space, seeing a small gold orb of light. Now, if we're noticing that it's challenging to visualize this gold orb of light, allow yourself to sense a presence of that energy inside of you. As we sense this presence, maybe even see this energy in the abdomen, we'll inhale and watch as this light expands. This orb of light is going to grow in the abdomen. It's going to grow to about the size of a grapefruit, a really good grapefruit. So seeing that gold light expand as you inhale in the abdomen, between the spine and the belly button, to the size of a large grapefruit. And then as you exhale, the navel relaxes and that light contracts, and the energy might feel like it's almost like the size of a lemon or even something a little smaller. Inhaling, expanding energy awareness, feeling the abdomen. And then as we exhale, softening the belly, sensing that there's a little bit of a pull in of the belly button to contract the navel. Let's stay with this awareness of the breath. And if you like, you're welcome to join me with a small detoxing exercise. From here, you're just going to inhale as you did before, sensing that that energy is about the size of a large grapefruit. Pause. And now exhale, the body is completely soft. Pause as the breath fully leaves the body. Pause there. Now pull the belly button in about 1/4 of an inch and try to pull the belly button up about 1/4 of an inch. Try to pull the belly button up and under your ribs. And you're just going to hold that. 3, 2, 1. Now let that contraction go and breathe easy. Actively filling the belly, the breath might naturally move up through your ribs. It might even move up to the heart. Exhale, relax the heart, relax the ribs, relax the belly. Let's try one more breath, either keeping it in the belly or letting it roll up into the heart. Inhale. And then exhale, roll the breath out from the top down, or just soften the belly. Let's begin that detox sequence again. Big breath in, flare out your nostrils. And now exhale soft. As the breath naturally expires, pause. The whole body is soft. In that space, pull your belly button in 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. And now try to pull it up under the ribs. It's as if there's an energy that sort of hooks and pulls the contraction up towards your heart. Holding it there. 3, 2, 1. Let's release that contraction and breathe easy. Soften the belly. Soften the whole body. If you're noticing any sensations of a little sickness in the belly, sometimes it's common to even feel a little bit of nausea. Just acknowledge that sensation, breathe into it, stick with it. It will pass. It will pass. This particular contraction we're doing is used to flush stress hormones out from the body. So sometimes it can feel a little uncomfortable. Let's try this detox one more time. Big inhale, exaggerate the breath. Exhale, the body is soft. Pause in that soft stillness. Pause there. Pull the belly button in. Pull it up under the ribs. Maybe even feel the ribs slightly lifting and flaring. The bigger the contraction, the more you're going to feel this tightening and flaring of the ribs. Hold it there. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Just breathe easy. No rush. You may return to the visual at any time of seeing the gold orb of light. Inhale, that light expands to the size of a grapefruit. Exhale, the light contracts. If you'd like to layer onto this a little bit of sound therapy, on every inhale, breathe in the sound ah. So feeling as if the body absorbs the sound ah as you inhale. Just focusing on the inhale for the next 5 to 10 breaths, absorbing the sound ah, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the very middle of your bottom lip. Let's practice that for about 5 to 10 breaths. Let's add on to this, inhaling, absorbing the sound ah. Exhale, feeling as if the body is releasing the sound E without having to make an audible sound, simply recruiting this sound from the mind space, hearing with the body, listening with the body, creating an energetic resonance with the mind out to the universe. Inhaling, absorbing the sound ah. Exhaling, imagining the sound E leaves from the body. So maybe you're still seeing the orb of gold light. Adding on, inhale ah, exhale E. Maybe adding on just one more layer to this. You're welcome to take the tip of your tongue and touch it to your gum line behind your 2 front teeth. This will naturally relax the muscles that are in the pockets of your cheeks, back into your molars, and also into the lower lip. So naturally, we will begin to separate the bottom lip away from the top lip. It's the very middle of the bottom lip. When we relax that, that can create relaxation through the whole body. And that acupressure point to relax the lip is behind your 2 front teeth. Maybe close the eyes or just look down. Let your gaze rest past your cheeks and past the tip of the nose. Seeing the expansion of that gold light in the belly as we inhale. Softening the body around the breath as we exhale. Inhaling the sound ah, absorbed by the body. Exhaling the sound E, resonating out from us. Jaw relaxed. Throat relaxed. Let's practice this for another couple quiet moments. Inhaling ah, exhaling E. Draw in a deep breath. Let go of the sound, let go of the imagery, and release any contraction of your tongue. Relax your jaw, maybe even move it around a little bit. If you're seated or lying down, let your head move a little bit left and right, activating the energy of the throat that moves up into the mind. Big inhale, exhale with a sigh. As this concludes your meditation, you're welcome to bring the hands together at the heart or rest the hands over the chest. Everyone, have a lovely day. Peace be with us all. Namaste.